Well, this morning, we're continuing our series now featuring local restaurants adapting their businesses while the cost of living and affordability crisis continues. So joining us live this morning are the owner and the chef of a restaurant on Dundas West that's rolling back its brunch prices to 1990s levels. I had hair back then. This is going to help support the community. We've got Andrew Shabursky and Anand Kulkarni of Old School. Welcome to CP24 Breakfast to both of you. Thanks for coming in. So Andrew, let's start with you. You own this restaurant. You've owned it for about 10 and a half years now. So the 1990s weren't a thing when you were in the restaurant game with Old School, but how, as an owner, are you able to roll back prices in this economy?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. I really appreciate you inviting us. I think we've had a lot of support from the community, and we feel like dining kind of brings people together.
Yeah.
So we want to give people an opportunity. It shouldn't be a luxury. It should be people can go out, meet friends, and so forth. So I think we have great support from the neighborhood over the last 10 years. We wanted to give back a little bit and do something a little bit special like this.
As part of an independent, restaurant versus some of the big chains, for example, McDonald's just froze their prices. How much of a challenge is it for you to do something where all of these various dishes are $4.95, which all look incredibly appetizing? McDonald's can do it. It's got a whole string of restaurants. How difficult is it for you as an owner to sort of find the economics to get something down to a price point like that?
Well, it's not simple, right? But we have fantastic staff. We have a fantastic chef who obviously works with things like the numbers. And still, sometimes you just got to give back a little bit. You don't have to make money on everything and all the time.
Yeah.
And these are just tough times, and we're just trying to survive the next year or so and be in business still.
Yeah. So what's that pressure like on you then when you know what your boss has basically said there, that you're trying to put some great quality food out at a very
100%.
reasonable price to keep people coming in? How do you do that? And let's talk a bit about some of these $4.95 dishes that you're creating.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. The pressure-wise, we don't want to compromise on the quality. First of all, the price and the quality remains the same throughout. And for special-wise, we're featuring each dish on weekdays. So Monday, we have a BLT with fries. It's double smoked bacon with chipotle mayo tomato.
Nice.
Classic brunch dishes. On Tuesday, we have mac and cheese. On Wednesday, we have our famous gin classic pancake, Blueberry Hill pancake.
Amazing. Yeah.
And Thursdays, we are doing strawberry waffle. And then Friday we finish up with a combo for home fries and 2 scrambled eggs and beans.
Amazing. These all look amazing. And anyone who's watching knows I normally tuck in, but these were cooked a long time ago. That's why I'm not actually digging in right now. Andrew, though, you think about this, these $5 meals here, how do you see this as a change from when you first opened your restaurant over 10 years ago? Like, is this a sign of the times? How did you forecast 10 years down the road versus now?
Well, I mean, back then, the economy was, I think it's the economy is number one thing. The economy was vibrant. There wasn't really an issue. Now we really feel it over the last year or so that's a little more difficult for people. So we just prepare, we adapt, we try, we have meetings every week, we go through what's the ideas, what can we do to satisfy what we need to do and give a place for people to join in and bring their friends and have something to eat.
I mean, in that time that you've been in business, you've made it through a pandemic. You now are in this sort of cost of living situation here. The challenges, like you talk about, like these weekly meetings you're having. I mean, this must be an all-consuming thing for you to be sort of trying to figure out how. And we see restaurants going out of business all the time. This must be remarkably challenging.
Well, it is. It's difficult. And again, just like during the pandemic, sometimes you just have deep enough pockets to survive a period of time. And I think that's what's going to happen now. There's going to be a little bit of adjustment in the market in terms of the number of restaurants. Not as many people are able to go out. And just do what we do our best.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, all of this looks really super appealing here. Do you have a favorite dish that you create here of these 5? Like, what would you go for initially if you could?
I would go for the Blueberry Hill pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes,
Yes.
Why is that?
Because everything here, again, it's my own favorite, but that's something is close to my heart. We take pride in serving that dish every day. We make every batch from scratch, and it's just fan favorite and my favorite as well.
Okay, Andrew, I got 30 seconds to go here. You talk about the community support. What's the community reaction been like since you announced this sort of $4.95 price?
It's wonderful. There's people coming out and people we haven't seen for a long time coming eating, and people even before this was asking us when are we starting this. We get phone calls. Okay, when are you starting? how long it's going to run. So it's been wonderful. Our neighborhood has been great to us. We have
that's wonderful.
fantastic regulars.
All right, old school. Okay, quickly, I'm going to take a quick bite, even though it is a little cold, but they want me to do it, so I'm going to do it. This is the hard part of my job. Andrew and Anand, I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much. These waffles are great. We're going to go into our headlines right now. I got to get the whipped cream on there, too. All right, cut that up. Big mouthful.